Hey everyone, I'm Ultima456, you're the Ultimates, and welcome to episode 124 of Let's Platinum and 100% Final Fantasy VII Remake Intermission DLC. Alright, let's go over here, we don't need to do that, don't need to use this, let's just keep going. Alright, we are in Shinra HQ. Okay, over here we have the Shinra Combat Simulator. I think it's supposed to be version 3.0.5. We can access that in hard mode. Not right now though, but we can come back in hard mode and do that. There's like, I think three or four challenges in there. What we can do, however, is go through this door. Before we do, let me just see. First strike, parry, assess, healing. Yeah, it's pretty good. I haven't actually been using, I just realized like I haven't really been using deadly dodge, but it is a cool, it looks really cool on Yuffie. For Sonon, provoke, first strike, wind, ice. We do want lightning synergy for this battle, so make sure you've got that. Everything else should be pretty good. Okay, let's go in here.
Just look at this place. Weapons here, weapons there, weapons everywhere. They're ready for some serious action.
Sounds like you are too.
Duh. Unlike my old man, I'm not some lazy drunk. I fight for what I believe in. Something he'd never understand.
Wonder how he's holding up.
Behind bars, you mean? Not well, if the government's got anything to say about it. Good on him. Jail's where he belongs.
That's my master you're talking about. Mind laying off him a little?
You know what? Let's drop it. Not exactly my favorite topic. It's only gonna make me mad. More importantly...
My god, you people are deadly boring. Luckily, I know exactly how to liven things up. With a little experiment. Just don't go dying on me. That would yield very interesting results now, would it?
Unit calibration complete. Initiating combat data collection sequence.
Okay, let's get started. So we have to fight some enemies here in Shinra HQ. Got our regular Slug Ray and Sweeper, so let's take care of them first. Just keep attacking Sweeper. So I'm not 100% sure, but apparently they changed... Let me just see something. Oh cool, I have Lightning Jutsu. Apparently they changed how the Sweeper works. I hate avoiding this move. Here's Deadly Dodge. Hang on a sec. Nope, that didn't come out right. There we go. Looks cool. Yeah, apparently they changed how the Sweeper and the Cutter work in the PS5. They have like less health, so they rebalance them a little bit. But yeah, I didn't know that until recently. Windstorm. Nice. Okay, parry and deadly dodge maxed. Just keep throwing at these things as well. I forget what the next one is.
Calibration complete. Initiating combat data collection sequence.
There we go, some mono drives. Make sure you have your first strike, otherwise you probably won't be able to get these guys before they die. Bang.
Data collection complete. Recalibrating for next test.
What? There's more?
This one takes a little longer to load. We're gonna get a bunch of shock rays and slug rays.
Unit calibration complete. Initiating combat data collection sequence.
I'm gonna go to town on these jerks.
So just want to make sure that we get enough. Assess. Alright, go for the shock rays first. They're the ones you definitely want to destroy first because they activate barriers on the slug rays. Oh no, Luminous Blast. I hate this move. Yes! I was like, can I parry it? Give me a shock ray. I'm finally learning like how to use Yuffie better. Throwing Sonon into the mix makes it tougher. I'm getting there. Sonon, why don't you use like Swirling Storm against the guy you're fighting? And then why don't we just finish things off by synergizing Windstorm. Oh yeah, one thing, when I was fighting that Leprechaun, I did synergize Windstorm. Its stagger went up to like 210%, it was crazy.
Credit where credit is due. You exceeded my every expectation. And for being such good sports, you may now leave.
Why did I ever think for a second she'd be nice to us? She knows damn well it's gonna be a pain in the ass getting up there.
Okay, in order to continue, you have to throw the...
Well, honestly, how do I do it? Now then, Sonon, how you feel about giving me a boost?
Ecstatic.
shuriken or whatever at that holder, and now we can continue. Alright, so Sonon gets into position, we gotta jump there, jump here,
And go.
and then it automatically happens. You have to actually press this, but let me see something. I'm guessing it just has that little orange symbol that tells you, yeah. Okay. I thought there'd be some kind of dialogue saying, hey, don't let me back here.
Okay, get to climbing.
Alright, there's nothing on this side, sadly. There were some boxes, but we destroyed them. Let's go this way.
Madam Director, the intruders are about to reach the research facility.
And we'll let them. Meanwhile, find out what it is they want. You do have eyes, don't you? Then you can see that while they are simpletons, they've made it further than any normal Wutaian ever could. Clearly they are ninjas. Teenage ninjas. And they've come such a long way. We simply must roll out the red carpet. My trusty steed should provide a fitting welcome, I think. Keep me apprised, would you?
Ma'am, cut system power to the research facility. Bar access to confidential data, then retrace their steps. Find out why they're here. Above all, do not let them out of your sight. Sir!
Oh, Materia, where are you?
Teenage ninjas? Like Teenage Ninja Mutant... Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Okay, okay. I forgot actually, I was checking the upgrade weapons like a few times earlier. I forgot that it will only add a weapon core once the weapon level goes up. So when Yuffie levels one more time, it'll happen, and I think you need 2 for Sonon. So we'll leave things as they are. What did I... Oh, I wanted to heal, that's right. So let's cast Cura, and let's go to the next room.
Is that Materia I smell?
End of the line, Wu-Tai scum!
Yeah, we've got some shock troopers. They're pretty actually easy to fight. Just assess, keep attacking, and then when they do that, and time it, and you get a free pressure. Just time your guard at the exact moment, and you'll be good. Ah, perfect. That's so good. If I could just get back there. There we go. Nice. Yuffie leveled.
This their idea of mood lighting? Because it's bad.
Might be the power. That thing's off too.
Alright, both of us actually leveled, but only Yuffie can get some new cores. Let's have a look at what she can get. Let's go to Steel Reaper. I think we can get a new Materia slot. Let's have a look. So, yeah, we've got one. Additional. Nice. Anything else? I may as well grab Stagger Siphon, recover HP when dealing damage with unique abilities to a staggered enemy. I'm doing fairly well on staggering. That's all we can do there. What about the Boomerang? The Boomerang is actually, there's not much stuff I don't think that I really want. But let's see what you can get. New Materia slot is only the connected one. None of the rest of that is any good, really. And on second thought, I may actually get the Mana Ward, because that is protection from magic damage, so I'll grab that for now. I'll leave the rest as is. And then the 4-point Shuriken. Let's have a look. 4-point Shuriken, you can actually get quite a lot of Materia slots. So you got 2 here. This one is a connected one. And then you can get an additional, and I think actually... Yeah, there's one here too. So you can get an additional. I guess I'll just pay for the more expensive one since that's what I've got. Oops, almost pressed the wrong one. That one. So just in case we want more Materia slots, then yeah, the other one will be additional as well. Cool. Alright, let's leave that as it is. For Sonon, we'll wait a little bit longer because... Wait. No, I was going to say, why do I not have full Materia there? And also, so first strike is good. Parry is... Even though it's maxed, I honestly really want to keep it because it is a good Materia. These are done to Deadly Dodge. Might change Deadly Dodge for... What did I change it to? I guess Elemental wouldn't be the worst idea in the world. Put elemental in there for a little bit, see how that works out. I'm probably not going to need it, but I don't know, deadly dodge. Oh, no, actually not elemental. I know which one we're going to get. We're going to get it right now. Okay, destroy those two. Run over to this side, destroy those two. Back over to this side. Doesn't really matter which way you go. Climb up here.
Talk about hitting the jackpot. This must be where they make their materia.
Maybe, but they're not what we came for. Let's keep moving.
Totally. After I grab a few souvenirs.
Okay, so you can see a materia here. Let's try and grab it. Well, that's not going to work. You didn't even reach out properly. Power source offline. Okay. There's one there, and there's one over there. Let's try operating this system here.
Level 1 power grid online. Initiating Mako energy saturation. Deploying security grid.
Okay, cool. So that did something. Let's go grab this one. And for doing so, we collect the Skill Master Materia, one of the best materials in the game. We got that in the original. This is a brand new materia and something that I hope they really start doing a lot of in the sequel. This is the Ninja Cannonball materia. So let's see how that works. So it's already maxed out and it says, allows you to perform Ninja Cannonball with R1 plus triangle while synergized. Fills Sonon's ATB gauge when the attack connects. So yeah, you synergize, you press R1 triangle and it does that attack there, Ninja Cannonball. Now I'm not going to use it just yet because none of the enemies that we're going to fight really require that, but I think maybe when we get to another boss or something I'll use it. I haven't practiced like a huge amount past this point, so I'm just kind of going through the motions here. And we get another steadfast block. What I should have done was I should have put Skill Master, which is what I wanted. Skill Master, and what else can we put? I guess I can put. Is there another battle? Yeah, there's a few battles I think before that. Let's get HP up in here. Why not? And was there something else? Hang on. Healing. I'm gonna swap healing with HP up. I want HP up to get more. There is an elevator over here, but we can't use it. I'll just show you.
Access denied. No floors currently accessible.
Oh, not in the mood, huh? Fine. We'll find another way up.
Yeah, you can't use it at the moment. But if you notice when we press the button, we actually activated these little pipe things.
Is that a security grate or a ladder? Thanks, Shinra.
Yeah, we activated those pipe connections and now we can use this grate to climb up and reach level 2.
Oh, that's weird. Not even a whiff of materia up here. Then there's nowhere else to go.
Well, level 2 or B14. Alright, in this chest we get our very first, because it wasn't even in the main game, ribbon. The ribbon's a little interesting in this game. So usually what it does is just prevents every status effect, which is what it says there, prevents detrimental status effects. But it also makes it harder to be interrupted while casting magic. That's not too bad, not really for this DLC, at least not right now. But yeah, that's a nice little extra effect that it comes with. Might have actually considered using that during the main playthrough if it had been there. Okay, you can go through here again, but it just allows you to go back. So the only way that we can go is here. There's a little offshoot here. In this chest is a very interesting piece of equipment called the Volant Armlet. This one is an armlet that only has a single slot, but it offers triple AP, triples the amount of AP earned for all materia set to this armor. Now, because it's only one slot, it's actually not that great because obviously, like, you would only use this to raise the AP of one particular materia, but the problem is AP up exists, and I think with AP up, it makes that basically worthless. Like, let's try it. So let's say we were fighting Ramu, right? Ramu gives 10, but because of regular AP up that Yuffie has, like the ability, you get 20, and then you would get 60. But if you use the Ninja Armlet and put, say, Skill Master and then AP up, you'd get 20 then putting it here would give it 40, and then with AP up it'd get 80. So you could only get 60 at a time for one materia. So it's good, but it's like basically useless because it doesn't have enough slots. If it had the AP up, like holy crap, then it would be 120, which is insane. So these third class soldier operators are actually not that bad. And if you can time, yes, if you can precision defend, it's even better. Also, the more you attack, the more you build up their, like, this sort of revenge value gauge that causes them to use vacuum wave. And what's cool is if you time it right, you can actually completely avoid vacuum wave by jumping in the air. Oh yeah, it happened to me during practice. I did assess, right? Yeah, I did. Okay, cool. Alright, finish him. Boom! That was amazing. I am, I'll be completely honest, at the beginning I wasn't really enjoying playing Yuffie. I actually thought that she was too hard, like there's just too much to do with her. She's almost like too versatile in a way. But now having played her for a considerable amount of time, and I'd say that's only like maybe somewhere in the vicinity of 12 hours-ish. Actually, no, not even that much, probably 6, I'd say. I said 12 because that's like the total time across my playthroughs, but I wasn't actively, you know, doing combat with her the whole time, so it's probably closer to 6 or 7. She is actually really good, and once you learn how to use her properly, it is actually quite fun. I also think that's going to be a struggle in the sequel because they're going to have to figure out how to teach us how to play. So we know how to play Cloud, Barret, Tifa, Aerith, and Yuffie, and I can't imagine they will deviate too much from what they taught us in the first game. But then we have to learn Red 13, Vincent, Sid, and Kate Sith. So that's a lot. That's like a tremendous amount of work. So it is going to be very difficult. Okay, for this battle, what we want to do is we actually want to put healing back there. I'm going to put steel on. Let's save. Steel is very important for this fight, and I'll show you why. So let's go ahead. There's a new enemy, Armored Magi Trooper. First, we're going to use Assess, and let's read what it says. Troopers belonging to Shinra's Public Security Division who have been outfitted with advanced weaponry's latest in magically enhanced armor. They possess a number of Marco-infused weapons which they use to eliminate intruders. While their core is exposed, they will unleash a powerful pulse laser. Destroying or stealing the core will weaken and render them susceptible to staggering. And in this case, when you steal, you actually get an armor core, which is not the best item in the world, but it's something, you know, it's not like an ether or whatever. Okay, EM field, stay away from that. If you synergize, you actually automatically bring Sonon towards you, so that's a good way to get him out of the way, and I'll show you how that works in this battle. Okay, core overdrive. So we're going to go back here, we're going to use steel. Got it, and now he's pressured. We'll get Sonon to use twirling lunge. Keep attacking. Okay, there we've got a stagger, and now I'm going to use swirling storm. Do some good damage. Keep it going. You don't actually have to bring him all the way down, but you can if you want. There we go, eject. I'm going to roll away and then press L2, and he just teleports over to me and gets and avoids the explosion from eject. Now we're going to assess this enhanced Magi Trooper. Troopers belonging to public security who have been assigned security detail for advanced weaponry, they taunt and confuse their enemies with high-speed movements and frenzied magic attacks. Fire and magic attacks rapidly fill their stagger gauge. I have lightning synergy, I just used assess, so it should go off. Nice. You want to get that pressure going. You want to kind of keep him up in the air if you can. Or at least if he's on the floor, like make sure he's lying down so he doesn't hurt you.
Too shabby, Sonon.
Okay, so we dealt with that. I actually don't know what the next fight we're going to have is, so I'm just going to re-equip HP up for the time being. Where is it? There. Let's go through. And we get, yeah, there's this, you know what this reminds me of? Mischief Makers, like the fight at the end where all the robots combine together. Like Zoid, not Zoids, Voltron. And Zoids, I guess. The Jin stuff, if people remember that show from way back. Alright, so that's Sonon's new weapon. numinous. I actually don't know what that means. A numinous staff inside which a shaman is said to have sealed a great evil. And it comes with Insight. Draw the attention of a weak foe until Yuffie deals it a certain amount of damage. Proficiency bonus, draw an enemy's attention for 3 attacks while this ability is active. Alright, now it does have a lot of SP that we could spend, but none of the SP that we can spend gives it any extra materia slots. However, Sonon is, I think, 1 level away. Yeah, he's not much experience away from actually leveling to get another 8 SP, which should put him into level 4. So I'll wait for that before we move on. Okay, here we are at another computer. We're going to stop right here, and then we can continue next time. We're doing pretty well now. So I want to thank you all for watching episode 124 of Let's Platinum and 100% Final Fantasy VII Remake Intermission DLC. My name is Ultima456, you're the Ultimates, and I'll see you next time.